What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I want to focus in on Duncan Keith and why one of the Conn Smythe solidified something I've felt for a long time, and that he's a first ballot Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. Keith is 32 years old. He has, I believe, 8 years left on his current contract. Keith will be 32 in July, so happy 1 month from today. And he's got a lot of years left on his contract, $72 million over 13 years, and I think we're 5 years into that deal. So definitely, I think he'll play till he's 40. I think he's definitely got to keep himself in good enough shape where that's a possibility. And the other thing I like about him is just the bigger the game, the better it is. He's a two-time gold medalist, three-time Stanley Cup champ, two-time Norris Trophy winner. Could win a third this year. We'll find out. Just really does everything, well, does everything right. And, come up aces that Blackhawks team time and time again. I think I saw someone tweet last night. The Blackhawks have won 3 cups with 3 different players winning the Conn Smythe, and all 3 are still on the roster. And these are their core 3. Kind of like the New York Yankees had the core 4 with Jeter, Mariano Rivera, Posada, and Andy Pettitte. These 3 are the Hawks' big 3. Now, if they do lose Brent Seabrook this offseason, you're in an interesting situation because they've never really played away from each other. But, I think, they'll be in good shape. I think he's a good enough defenseman to handle that responsibility. And again, I think even though they will probably have to fire sale, Stan Bowman's a good enough general manager that he can get decent assets back and plug in the holes and keep this Blackhawks team rumbling along. The supporting cast changes, but the leaders, the main events, if you will always be there. And I think that's the headliners will always be front and center. So as long as Kane, Taves, and Duncan Keith are front and center in Chicago, they'll be a threat to win the Stanley Cup. Again, I see him when it's all said and done, whether it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years from now, he will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. And depend upon what Drew Doughty does, because Doughty's 6 years younger than him, but they've always kind of compared with each other. Doughty's got 2 cups and 2 golds too, so the 2 of them will go down as arguably the 2 best defensemen of their generation. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's all I can sort of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes at the final and throughout the off season, and beyond. Later, guys.